Today, I want to talk to those of you guys that are actually killing it in business. Yes, you. You're doing very well. You're the number one guy in your company, in the industry. Everyone in the community knows who you are. You're making money. You have the success, but you may have one blind spot that I want to highlight today. And if that blind spot I highlight, you have the choice to say, Pat, totally disagree. But if you say, man, I've never thought about it this way before, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me get right into it. This last week, I held a leadership retreat at Breakers Hotel, which is in Palm Beach. And I do it every single year. It's a different meeting that I host. And it's 2-3 days where we start 7 o'clock in the morning and we go late. I think the first night we started at 7, ended at 2 o'clock in the morning. Second night we started at 7, I got home at 3 o'clock last night. Literally, I got home 3 o'clock this morning is when I got home, driving from Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale. But it's intense from beginning to the very end, right? And there's a moment in this entire session where everyone, the people that are doing $10 million or more with their business, upwards of 40 million, they're all speaking, talking about what they're doing with their business. And you're watching the level of, how they're studying each other, and the level goes up, 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 up. The second top earner speaks, and I watch them. Give a message, PowerPoint, great message. They grab a seat. I'm sizing everybody to see how much they're taking notes, how much they're trying to learn, what their intentions are, what areas they want to improve in. Then the last person gets up and speaks. Gives a message, then speaks, then explains their strategy, how they did it, so detailed, where it's as if she went 30 minutes. It was magical. It made no sense what she did. When, you're watching, it was a clinic, and here's how we do this, here's how we do this. And the formulas were so smooth and transferable that anybody, if they applied it, they would have the kind of success with the business. And I'm sitting in the back, I'm walking back and forth, and I'm pacing back and forth, and I'm watching everybody, nonstop. Because I'm looking to see who's the one that's gonna figure out the next level in business. Because when you start making money, one of the things you start doing is everybody starts telling you how amazing you are, and you stop having those blind spots because your paranoia is gone, your fear is gone, you're worried about going to sleep at night, about how you're gonna pay your bills are gone. Everybody tells you, flatters you nonstop. Waiters, waitresses, employees, everybody just bows down to you, so no one's really telling the weaknesses that you got. She's speaking. I watch the number 2 earner in the room that's sitting to the right, sitting there, no notes, almost a little bit disinterested. Like, yeah, got it. Okay, cool, boom. Like one of those moments where it's like, when is this thing gonna end? And then I tease them about not taking notes. And then I come up and I wrote something on the board. I said, everything in my life has levels, meaning relationship, friendship, to me, it's all levels. Everything about friendships in my life is levels. Meaning, if you and I just met, I'm very friendly. We just met, we're strangers. It's the lowest level, right? Next level is, I come to the restaurant, you're a waiter, we see each other 7 times, now you're an acquaintance, okay? Next one, I know about you, you know about me, maybe we got a relationship. Next one, we break bread together, we have dinner, because if you have break bread together, you have dinner, there's some kind of relationship. Next one, we travel together. Let's just say level 5 relation. We travel together, we get to know each other. Next one, next one, next one, next one. And then there is that only one person at the top that knows everything about you. One person, not 10, not 20, not 40, it's 1. The level below, that's 5, right? I can go hang out with friends and travel and have a blast, but they're not top tier. They're not second tier, right? You do this yourself as well, maybe you're not thinking about it. Let's go talk about students, okay? Talk about students. What different types of students are there in business? Lowest level is what? Those that are just there, but not paying attention to nothing that's going on, okay? Number 2 level of students, what? Somebody that's there and maybe paying attention. Number 3 is what? Somebody that's there, paying attention, and maybe actually reading the homework and assignment that's given. What's number 4? Somebody that's there, paying attention, reading the assignment, raising question, hypothetically. What's next? Somebody that does all of that stuff, asks the question, rebuttal, involves, goes a little bit deeper. And then you keep going to the levels, right? Then I think at the top level, one of the top 3 levels in my eyes, is the student that knows more than anybody else in the room, but acts like they don't know anything. So, and what do I mean by this? Epictetus, I think is his name, this philosopher, Stoic philosopher, said, it's impossible for a man to learn anything that he already thinks he knows. Let me say this one more time. It's impossible for a man to learn anything that he already thinks he knows. I'll say it one more time. it's impossible for a man to learn anything that he thinks he already knows, which means what? You're sitting there and the attitude is kind of like, yeah, I already know this stuff. No, you don't though. Yeah, but I do. I know this stuff. No, you don't. It's a blind spot. You're no longer a good student. You used to be a good student. You were hungry. You wanted to learn. You were yearning for information. But now just because you've read 78 books and you can quote something from some startup book or Blue Ocean book or whatever, you're so cool. And you already know everything. And you're done. You know how scary of a blind spot it is? Because like this, everything can disappear. You know why? Because in life, nobody in businesses grow like this. And you can never in business stay like this. If you ever get to a point where you get too cocky and you're no longer learning, your business either grows or it drops. Never stays never plateaus and stays flat like that. It never does that. So for you, if you're watching and saying, Pat, what are you talking about? In my office, I'm King Kong. When I walk in, everybody stops. When I go to conventions, everybody stops when I walk into that event. When I go on social and I talk in different environments, everybody knows I'm a major influencer, all this other stuff. Yeah, but at every level, there's levels to this game. Which level are you? Are you level tier 7? And there's no way you're going to be tier 9 or 10 or 12 because you already know it all, and you have to make that shift. Because if you don't, there's so much you don't know about to get to the next level. But you got to be willing to stay humble and stay a great student today, even though you're killing it, to make it to the next level. And if you don't, you're going to revert back to the last level you used to be a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Not because I'm telling you it's going to happen, because history keeps making this happen to people over and over and over again. In life, in business, in sports, in every single industry, what I share with you happens every single day. So having said that, if you got value from this video, you're a top performer, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you know others who are top performers, share this video with them. But I got another video to share with you with this right here. And it's 2 videos. And you never get this enough times to watch both of these videos that I'm going to re-recommend, because watching it one time is not enough. To understand this concept, you have to be curious about reaching your capacity. And I got 2 videos for you. One of them, if you've watched the Kobe Bryant interview, but it's been a year, 6 months, 18 months, go watch it again, because you'll understand his level of obsession about winning. Even if you just let it play in the background and you internalize the content. The other video that I put up once before, that if maybe you watched it 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, but you haven't seen it for a while, go watch it again. That title is How to Reach Your Full Potential. Pick one of these 2 videos, go watch them. And with that being said, have a great week, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.